going, everyone? It is August 26th. We're going to go over a Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis, go over some support and resistance levels for both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if I have some levels highlighted here in the red. The levels in the red are some old macro levels as well on Bitcoin. If I use this weekly chart here, if we can see the levels over here, right? You can see a resistance top, and then right over here, when we have that breakthrough of this area to the left, that's when we really break up to the upside, right? And then these can also be kind of counted as the supports, right? Which is now kind of going to here, right? I wouldn't really count this much as a support. This one's more so highlighted just to show you the level, right? So now we're having bounces in these areas, That's where buyers continue to step in, right? So two things to note here. We have a bullish engulfing kicker candle here on our weekly chart. On our bullish trend line EMA here, which is our 34 EMA, we have the bullish kicker candle right here on the weekly, and we've opened above the 8 EMA. So in terms of a weekly chart here, we are bullish, strong buying in this area right here. And then in terms of the daily chart as well, the trend is now back to bullish. And you can see that we have our Thanos snap algo just went off. So the last time that this algo has gone off on Bitcoin on the daily chart has been quite some time actually. But on the weekly chart, depending on the exchange that you're trading on, we had a Thanos snap right over here. So if we were, for example, to look on just Bitcoin spot, and let's check Binance. So we can see right here on Binance weekly chart, we had that Thanos snap right here. So what that is if anyone here is trading the Thanos strategy, it is when all of the candles in the Thanos strategy, which is a moving average strategy, all of the moving averages are covered by just one body of the candle. So it shows a significant buying pressure to the upside. So good sign for anyone who's trading bullish to go to the upside. But anyway, back to the levels. So the way we can trade the levels is extremely easy. The way we trade the levels is if one level breaks, right, then we know we go to the level below it. One level breaks, we go to the level below it. One level breaks, we go to the level below it. And then vice versa to the upside. One level breaks to the upside, we go to the next one, and so on. So Bitcoin levels to the downside. What I expect to happen right now is we just had that Thanos snap breakthrough. Is a pullback to support of 61,400, which is right here where the Thanos snap happened as well. What we want if we're bullish traders is for price action to come back to the area that was once resistance, test support right here, and then push up to the upside. That's what we're looking for here for us to continue further. So for the upside resistance levels, anyone who's trading bullish, we want 61,400 to hold right here. If 61,400 does hold, we will go back to retest 74,800 level. If 74,800 level breaks, then we'll go up to 68,000 level. From 68,000 level, we get that psychological 70K level, right? And then from there, if we can break through there, we will retest all-time highs, right? If we retest all-time highs and continue to break out, my levels above all-time highs are 77K, 82K, and 88K. But what I'm really looking for right now, at least this week, going into next week, we're going to be a lot more adamant on uploading these every single week now, is really just to go back up towards 70K, 68K range before next week. If we break through all-time highs this week, I'd be extremely shocked, but hey, you never know in the world of crypto, right? So the move I'm really going for right now is current price, which is right at 63,000, and then for us to go up to around 68 to 70K again. Now, on the Ethereum side, awesome story here on ETH as always. Right now, we're trading at just at 2,700. If you guys have been paying attention, right, for months, if not years, actually, we've talked about 2,740, 2,840 on Ethereum, which are these two white lines right here. So, going way back years, these are super important levels and always have been on a macro scale, from the support bounces here to the resistance area here. Um, when we break above 2,840, that's when you see serious bullish momentum, like you do right here. Um, when we go below 2,740, that's when you see swift bearish momentum to the downside and quick, right? Excuse me. We can see that right over here. When 2,740 was lost, we had a massive flush and a quick one, right? And that level was protected basically all year, right? Here early in April, again late April, this is in May, and then again once in early July, this level was protected. And then now the old so-called support area, right? This is old support, is now becoming new resistance. So we know when old support becomes new resistance, right? Price action goes back to the downside. So on Ethereum, I'm not bullish I'm not bullish on Ethereum until we go above 2,840. We need to go above 2,840 for us to continue this momentum to the upside. And the next big level after 2,840, which is why I have it here in the gold lines, is that gap between 3,300 and 3,450. It's very similar to like the neutral zone that I have right here, which is in between 2740 and 2840. The neutral zone right here is basically 3350 to 3450. Above that, we do start to rip up to the upside more towards 3700 and then back to 4K, and then from there we'll see if we can get 42 to 48. But this goal going into next week is hell. Just just break above 2840, and then we'll see some bullish momentum in Ethereum and the altcoins. As always, if you guys have any questions, just let us know.